Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are and when you're watching this. It's your boy, SaleenDriver, me, coming to you with episode 101 of Wednesday Afternoon Live with SaleenDriver. Just checking my other window here. The show, the live stream about nothing in particular. The longest running Wednesday afternoon live stream in all of YouTube that I know of, anyway. 101 episodes. Yes. I did finally, after multiple attempts, I don't know what it is with y'all and me giving away watches. I mean, decent watches. I mean, I'm not giving away crap. But it did take multiple attempts to finally give away those watches. So congratulations to the people who won and actually claimed the watches. And of course, congratulations, or not real congratulations, but more congratulations with what are you thinking with the people who won but didn't claim the watch. And in one case, congratulations. And that was a big heartedness of you that you decided you didn't want the watch and to give it away to somebody else. Let's see who. Nate wants to know who won. Well, Pizza Woman won. She got a watch. She claimed the referee watch, and what she does with that watch is up to her. If she keeps it or gives it to somebody else, that's up to her. She won in the first round. The other two folks, who shall remain nameless, did not claim their watches. I gave them 2 days. On the next round, I gave away 2 watches because 2 were left. And Jesse, Raj, he won. And another person won. He turned the watch down because he wanted the watch that Jesse claimed. And I believe Jesse's giving that to his son. And on the third go-round, the watch was claimed by somebody who wishes to remain anonymous, and the watch is being delivered to them now. If that person wants to speak up and say, I got it, that's on them, but I'm not giving away that name. Well, let's see who's in here. Let's see. We got Ballard. At least he was in here before I went live. I don't know if he's actually still in here, but Ballard's in here. Raj is in here. Nate the Great, who was not late. He's here. Pizza Woman, my #1 troll killer. Watch 62 is here. And K-Dog is here. No, Miss Cook did not win. Hey, it's a computer-generated spinning wheel, and Miss Cook's name and McDavid's name were right next to each other. And even though the arrow looked like it, Ballard is here. Okay, good to see you, Ballard. Even though the arrow looked like it pointed at Miss Cook, the computer determined that it was pointed at Chris McDavid, who didn't claim the watch anyway. So, it is what it is. But I can give you the website, and you can complain to them. But it was not Miss Cook that won that watch. It was in fact Chris McDavid. But as I said, he didn't claim the watch anyway, so it is a moot point. I hope Miss Cook isn't too terribly mad at me. But if she is, it is what it is. Let's see. Caleb is here. Good to see Caleb in here. How about that? That's all right, Caleb. It was you know, as usual, it was a lively shit show of a stream. It was crazy. Actually, at one point during the stream, I actually, before I could even know there was nobody in here to get into the stream yard, I got right, literally 2 minutes after I started the stream, the phone rang. And I had to walk away from the stream for about 15 or 20 minutes and deal with that. And, you know, that may happen today. You just never know. It is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, that's true, Nate. I mean, that is not the last time I'm going to give watches away. Hell, I got 3 more in the closet over here that were purchased specifically to give away. And actually, I'm also trying to sell 3 more watches for a pretty good price. There's actually a video about that on my channel. If anyone is interested in a good price on a lovely little G-Shock square, they can check that video out. In fact, I will do y'all a favor and post that link, even though I know nobody's gonna buy the watch, but you know, for the heck of it, hang on, content. There it is. Shareable link. Yeah. So if you want to watch that video, there are 3 very nice G-Shocks that you can buy from me. In fact, if one of you guys buys it from me today, all 3 of them are listed for $115. That's $115. If one of you wants to buy one of them today off of this live stream, I'll make it an even 100. Just PayPal me by the end of the day. And if not, you know, want to think about it, it's $115, and I'll ship it for free. What's up, Mr. Hogg? How you doing, man? Let's see. So, and you know, I didn't get as much blowback as I thought I would on that walking and talking video that I put up yesterday. I really thought I would get more. Hogue, sorry, I'm sorry, Caleb. You're right. I apologize, Mr. Hogue. I don't know what I was thinking. I know how to pronounce it. I just didn't think. I'm really surprised I didn't get a hell of a lot more blowback on that video. I figured somebody would get mad at me for pointing out the obvious lack of education that there is in this country, especially when it comes to that kind of thing. Well, let's see. But I hope if any of you did see it. Thanks, Watch62. I appreciate it. Let's see. So there's the StreamYard link. So I hope some folks will avail themselves of the opportunity to come into the stream and you know, liven things up a bit. But I mean, I made that video because the ever since late last week, when that one specific court case decision came down, it just amazed me. The lack of primary education in how government works in this country just amazed the hell out of me, and I had to say something. You know, what's up, Steve? How you doing, man? All right, Caleb. We'll hold the spot for you as long as we can. And Nate, the cheeseburger eater, is here.
Hi.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
We ought to start calling you Nate the chef.
I can try my best to be a chef, but I'm not really a good cook. in my opinion, but I don't know.
I think both my parents thought that I might do something with cooking as a career at one point, because I like to cook a lot, and but my chopping skills were really poor.
Yeah.
The one test a lot of places do to see how good of a chef you are is they give you onions and say either rough chop them or fine chop them or slice
Yeah.
them. See how good you do that.
Like mince, or something like that. Like I got learned by like
And of course, the phone's ringing. Hold on a minute.
okay.
Hang on a minute. The Bluetooth capable G-Shock is, if you buy it today, Hoagie, it'd be $100. Just be aware that it's an older version of Bluetooth and it's not capable with the current Casio G-Shock app that you can get for your phone. Now, unfortunately, that was my mom. They need me over at the house. So I'm going to have to leave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the stream running. Nate, I'm going to leave you in the yard. Unfortunately, you'll be by yourself. You can talk to them in the comments. The folks in the comments section can talk amongst yourselves. I should be back in about 15 minutes. Oh, wait. Kristen Ballard's in here, I think.
No, hey, what's up? I'll hang with Nate.
All right, you hang with Nate. You guys entertain the comment section. My family first and all that, yep. And I will be back in about 15 minutes.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the stream running. I'm gonna mute my microphone so there's no feedback. Thanks, Ballard. I appreciate it. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right.
What's up, Nate?
What's up, Ballard? How you doing?
I'm good, man.
To be honest, I been looking at Michigan's recruiting lately. It's not very good.
Yeah, I've kind of kept up with the recruiting. I think what should scare you more, have you checked out Ohio State?
Yes, I have.
Uh-oh.
I know. And to be honest, I don't know what's going on with Michigan because I don't know who's causing it. Or...
You would think, too, not that Ohio State would drop off, but that Michigan would plunge up a bit because of the season they had.
Yeah, I don't think recruiters doesn't care about Michigan. To be honest, I don't know. To be honest, I think Ohio State still has that momentum for recruiting. I think that's why. Not to be, I'm being real, but not trying to be hateful to Ohio State, but I'm just being real. I think it's just the momentum for Ohio State that's still going for recruiting. That's all. Like Michigan needs to step up. To be honest, as a fan of that team, of the Michigan Wolverines, I want them to have a good recruiting class. I mean, they had a decent recruiting class like last year. And yes, I know it's still the off season, but if it's the same during the regular season, that's a big no.
It is, especially if you guys get off to a really good start again. Like if you start winning games and go on like a 6-0, 7-0 run, and it's not drawing attention, and it does kind of point to Jim Harbaugh in a way, I think.
Yeah. Yes, I know, Caleb. And I'm not mad about that, but yes, I when Georgia played Michigan, clearly Georgia was a better team.
Yeah.
But I was rooting for Michigan as a homer, but I knew. But whatever. Last year is last year, and congrats to the Dogs again. But hey, last year's past. We need to focus on the future. But man, it's tough for Wolverines right now. I'm just saying because is it because of the new defensive coordinator or just
I don't know. That could, I mean, coaching staff, it does play a big part in recruiting.
Yeah.
Who did you had Josh Gaddis, right? And he
Josh Gaddis, yeah. And he went to Miami, I think.
That's right. Yeah, that's a big loss. That could be. Because Miami's doing really good in their recruiting, so
yeah,
maybe they stole Michigan's brains.
I think so, but I'm not mad about it because I mean, Josh guys want to move on. I mean, I respect that, but I know it's a big loss for Michigan. But you have to give the guy the credit because, yes, it took him a few years to get like creative plays in for Michigan's playbook.
Yeah,
which was fun to watch actually. If you're a team, it wasn't. But yeah, man, I still am a little concerned for Michigan recruiting, but still off season.
On the bright side, and I've said this to you, and I've kind of said it all off season, but
yeah,
at the what's good about Michigan this year though is I think they got a better chance than people are giving them credit for. Like I think people are not that they're giving Ohio State too much credit, but they're not giving Michigan enough credit because of you might have lost a few key pieces. But you bring a lot back that helped you last year.
Yeah,
I mean, you bring back your quarterback, you bring back some receivers and some secondary guys.
And everybody thinks that every fan base, the Power 5 fan bases think Michigan is not going to be that good this year, and they lost a lot of talent. No, they don't. They brought back a lot of talent from last year. Yes, they lost a Hutchinson, a Jabo, and Dax Hill.
Yeah.
So what? It's just those three defenses players that we lost. We still regrouping.
And you lost Hassan Haskins, but you bring back Blake Corum.
Yeah, and yet and I'm really excited for Donovan Edwards be his duo, whatever it is, dynamic duo or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a power back or I think he's more of a receiving back, in my opinion, Donovan Edwards. But he can be a power back if he wants to, but he has to put some weight on him to be a power back.
Build him up like a fullback, Nate.
Yeah. Does teams still use fullbacks? I don't think so.
One or two teams in the NFL, I think, use fullbacks. I don't know
Yeah.
about college. I don't think. Gosh, I don't remember the last time I saw a fullback in college.
Yeah, that's my point. I don't. Maybe in the 70s. I don't know, but no, I know some in the chat doesn't like Mark Rogers for some reason, but on Mark Rogers' stream there was Michigan a question for a Michigan insider,
Yeah.
and the question was, what if Michigan changed the offensive scheme to West Coast? That could be a deadly, to be honest.
It could actually.
Because I haven't looked at West Coast offense before. Is it more of a? Was it like? Is it kind of compared to a multiple offense, or was it? Is it more passing, more running, or what is it for West Coast?
Yeah, it places more emphasis on the passing game more than the run game. They want to go. They want to go to the air more over the middle, or maybe even throw a play action.
But yeah, if it is the air raid, oof. I mean, I know there's if they change the scheme to the West Coast, if they did, for example, they probably can go for deep balls for, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think too. If they go to that, that's part of Jim Harbaugh taking some guts and putting it on the field, because that's what a lot of teams are running nowadays is the air raid offense. And I think that he realizes that's what he needs to do. Not that last year didn't work out with two running backs. I mean, you had some good ones, and you had one of the better O-lines in the in college football. You bring a lot of that back too, but you got to be able to throw the football downfield over the middle and get some play action, get some passing game more often if you really want to keep up with scoring. And I think that kind of got away from them in the Orange Bowl, even though I give credit to Georgia's defense.
Yeah. Man, I actually wish we had the Georgia defense, but that's not going to happen.
You were close. You had a good one.
Yeah, but the Georgia defense was too superior. But actually, I know Michigan's schedule is like really bad this year. Well, not really bad. Non-conference wise, it's really bad. They play. UConn, Hawaii, and someone else.
In the non-conference?
Yeah, for this year.
It's been a little while since I did the Big Ten. I'm still doing ACC. Let me pull it up. You guys play...
Oh, Colorado State.
Hawaii, and UConn.
Yeah.
You got a home and home with Oklahoma, 25 and 26.
Yeah, in Texas.
Oh, you guys get Texas too. We get them this year and next year.
So it's not like Michigan doesn't schedule anybody. It's just this year's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And
you got to go to Columbus.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. That ain't bad. In 2024, we're gonna go, the second game for non-conference is at Texas.
Yeah. Oklahoma. Notre Dame is a home and home. You guys should schedule them annually. How many times have you guys tried to play Notre Dame recently? You've had some.
The next one's in 2023, which is a long ways away, actually. I don't know if I'm gonna be live then. Yeah.
Oh, 2033. I thought you said 2023. I was like, wait, what?
No.
I misread that.
Yeah, 2033, the futuristic year. I don't know.
Yeah, they'll be in the ACC by then.
Yeah.
And Alabama gets them, I think, 2029 and 2030.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Michigan does not schedule a good non-conference game, but they do in 2024, which is Texas. Yeah. You know, Georgia should actually schedule home with Ohio State, to be honest.
Yeah.
That could be a good series.
Oh, in the regular season, it would be, I think.
Yeah. I'll be happy if Georgia beat Ohio State if when Ohio State says we own the SEC. That gets me every time.
You know what? I should do what Uncle Lou did, right? Like, he changed it to the Uncle Lou. I'm the Ballard Sports Media.
Yeah.
Damn it. Hold on.
You should get the shirt that he created to troll Ohio State. I didn't get it.
The Ballard Sports Media. The Nate the Great. The SaleenDriver. The Alabama Crimson Tide. Oh my gosh. How funny would it be if Nick Saban did something like that for like a promo?
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Ohio State fans in Ohio State will be furious. What's that?
Oh, I'm doing dishes too.
Oh.
Great. Someone's going to make a troll account.
Uh-oh.
I'm used to all of it now. I don't care. I think it's someone was were you paying attention to Vic's stream yesterday?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. That was hilarious. Vic's webcam. He was ready to cuss that thing out. Then he did cuss it out. He's like, that damn son of a.
Yeah. I was like when
I've never heard Vic cuss so much.
I was
Or
like,
never even seen him get
Vic,
angry.
I was like, Vic, what the hell are you doing? You know, you're live, right?
Right? He knew. Well, he knew he was live.
Yeah.
He kept calling. And yeah, that was kind of funny.
Kind of funny, but in a good way, but not a bad way.
Jacob says, biggest rage of all time at 7 on my channel. You haven't seen rage. Listen, I've seen some rage.
Rage or range?
Rage, like upset, angry, pissed off, ticked off, mad.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know if you saw me rage.
I know I've seen you pretty Oh, I still have it up, I think. Remember I went live for Ohio State, Michigan?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen you rage, but I saw you happy. And I've never heard you get like that, dude. I didn't realize, because Nate, just call it what it is. You are a calm, cool, and collective guy. I did not think you had that much passion in you for Michigan. Like, I knew you were a fan, but that was like, you were like, yeah! Hold on. I'm going to find it on here.
Yeah, guys, just to warn you, even Pizza Woman.
Oh, I can't screen share it. I mean, Celine's got to put it up, but if you can hear the audio, let's see. I'll have to go all the way back to.
This is like some months ago. I don't know.
It's been about 7 months.
I mean, that's not long, but it's decent long. Don't care that way. That's not what I meant, but
Any Texas fans in the chat? You see them?
no, I don't.
See you week 2.
Yeah.
Bitches.
Imagine losing Texas. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Let's see. I'm getting close. Happy New Year. Cotton Bowl preview. We're getting there. Come on. It was November. It was November.
Yeah, 26, I think. Or 27, I don't know.
Yes, I found it. I might have to go back and clip this. But hold on. Let me know if you can hear it. Hold on.
Have some earphones, guys. Or headphones.
35 points a game, about 36.9. Can you hear it?
Yep.
Okay. Now, I want to appreciate and thank Georgia Bulldog Will for timestamps. I'm not sure exactly what he timestamped, but I could take a guess. It's raining outside. Oh! There's Jeff. Hold on, don't say anything. I'm seeing them line up on 2nd and 10.
What the heck?
Hold on. Let me see what's fixing to happen.
I don't know with Jeff Webster. I've never heard him scream
It's going
like that.
Harbaugh on the side. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 10. McNamara. Run back to his left. What's up here? Good protection. Running. Ooh, what a slide. Wait, how far in? What's the clock say on your phone right now? Hold on.
Wow. Yeah!
That's Nate. Did you hear it?
I did.
It's at 220.40.
Wow. Yeah. Hopefully enough what happened. Dang it, Nate. We don't know what happened.
I need to go live for the Iron Bowl this year. I'm glad I got to go live for that one. I was still working at Publix back then, so I didn't have to work yet, and so I went live for the earlier game.
You might you could if you have cable or something like that.
I got live TV with Hulu. I get all the ESPN.
Okay, that's good.
Not even the ESPN Plus channels.
You could switch back and forth this year for the game and the Iron Bowl. Actually,
if they're at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's true because it's 2 p.m. for Iron Bowl. It's 11 a.m. for the game.
I hope they put our game at night because
man, what's with these times with rivalry games? Why isn't it a freaking morning? Like for example, in the game, why can't it be a night game? Like
because Fox. That's why. The same reason. Arkansas, Missouri. There's your 3:30 CBS game. Oh, but they play on a Friday. Damn it. Texas A&M LSU. That's a Saturday. That's rivalry weekend. That's the one that needs to be the 2:30, 3:30, whatever game this year for CBS.
Yeah. But doesn't Iron Bowl come on after the game, or does it come on during? Okay.
It comes it's your game is normally ending.
Yeah, you could do the game and then switch it to the Iron Bowl. You could for this year.
Do like a duo stream. Yeah, that'll get you watch hours.
If my team loses, you can see me rage. Yeah.
I'm not even sure if Tennessee football should exist anymore.
Nope.
I'm not even sure if Tennessee football should exist anymore.
Squid's hard.
I mean, he's passionate for this football team, but man, I kind of feel bad for Tennessee fans, but I know you don't. But they need to get something that they need the special happen, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. But imagine.
I'm not even sure if Tennessee football should exist anymore.
I'm sorry, guys. I found that video. I had to.
I'm not even sure if Tennessee football will come back anymore. Sorry, Globe Tard. No, not the Globe Tard. Squid Tard. But
we lost to Georgia State.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. And yeah, Georgia State was not that good. Well, yeah, they were good to be beat Tennessee. Fudge.
What?
Nothing.
Don't fucking cuss, Nate.
I said fudge. Ow. Bum 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 bum. Man, I'm actually scared to do a prediction for Ohio State and Michigan. If I do it, I'm probably going to jinx it. So I'm not doing it.
You didn't
All
do
right.
one last year.
Thank you for holding the fort down. What are we talking about?
Oh,
We were talking about Ohio State and Michigan.
Battle Angel wants to know where I am. I'm here. Now, my father needed my assistance, so I obliged my assistance. Let's see. I'll Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets CJ. That's a new one. Is that anybody you know?
he
Any relation to Sea Dog?
I wonder. Sea Dog? I don't know what Sea Dog's last name is, so
I know because I'm friends with him on Facebook, but I won't give it out, obviously.
well, okay. And what?
About one show, not show, but play my reaction to for the game from last year. I don't know because Saleen wasn't here.
Oh, that's McDavitt. McDavitt is George Tech Yellow Jackets CJ. Okay, I see. What do you want me to do?
No, not you. I want you to I want you to hear and react to my reaction when Michigan got a touchdown over Ohio State last year. You haven't heard me yell that before.
Oh well, okay. Well, I mean, I can understand that. Michigan fans had a lot of frustration for 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Florida lost to Florida State a whole bunch of years in a row, and finally broke through. I mean, the frustration was palatable there. What's up, Slim?
Hey, Slim.
Another day, another dollar, boss.
Yeah, baby.
You get the watch yet?
No, it'll be here Wednesday, Thursday next week.
Oh, okay.
What'd you send him, a G
Oh, I
Shock?
did not give Slim did not get a watch from me. He contacted me for some advice. I gave him some advice, and I guess he took it because he showed me a picture, or he gave me the model number. I looked a picture of that thing up. That thing is a beast.
Oh my God, no.
Pizza Woman wants Nate to stop talking about the Ohio State game.
Why? Why do I want to stop?
What?
For one, Pizza Woman, I respect that person, but I've been through a lot with Michigan football and the Ohio State's dominance over Michigan football. So give me a off-season break. I know it's from like some months ago, but still, don't forget, Pizza Woman. Michigan still your Big Ten champions for football, so beat it.
Pizza Woman changed her name to the Pizza Woman. Okay,
I think, yeah.
Everyone's changing their name. McDavid changed his name. Pizza Woman changed her name.
Should Ballard do it?
I don't know. Jacob, I just noticed his post about TK. I've spoken to Tiger Cat recently. She's okay. She's working through some stuff, I guess, and I fully expect her to be back doing Boss Ladies, Boss Babes as soon as she can. I certainly hope for that. Sanchez is here. Of course, Sanchez is here. Sanchez is always here. But I don't know all. I mean, I've heard bits and pieces about what happened with TK and all that. I just hope it blows over and everyone can get back to what it was.
That ain't gonna happen.
Maybe not. I don't know the whole story.
I had a front row ticket.
Well, I wasn't there. I was at the folks' house, so I heard it was bad. But I just hope that time and such can heal all wounds.
Actually, exciting news, guys. I'm not moving, but I'm going on a vacation again tomorrow morning to Breckenridge, Colorado. It's for my little brother's hockey tournament.
You want to try some marijuana while you're in Colorado?
Heck no.
I could only imagine Nate.
Don't do it, Nate.
I could only imagine Nate being drunk or on drugs or whatever.
Hey, you'd be fucking worse, Ballard.
Oh, I'd be worse for sure. You think my takes are bad when I'm sober?
Yes.
Oh, it ain't that bad. So when they come to Florida, they're always negative. But I've learned to ignore almost everybody talking about my Gators.
Tight.
Well, as soon as there's something positive to say about Florida, we'll say it.
If they do something,
I could believe that, Slim, but I don't. But that's okay. There's not a lot of positive to say about Florida right now, anyway. So we'll have to wait a little bit of time.
The good thing about Florida is the girls. So yeah.
Well,
We do have some very fine women here.
Yeah. I think
although
Uncle Lou is here. That's something. Drawing for winners must be held live to have any credibility. No, that's not true. All my drawings have 100% credibility because it's me. And my word is gold. No, platinum. Platinum. So That's it.
As long as your word ain't based off the U.S. dollar, we'll be okay.
Jacob, I don't want to talk about what happened with TK. It's there are a bunch of people in here that were more involved in it than I was, and from what I've been led to, what I've heard from multiple sides is the event was unpleasant, and I don't want to drag up the unpleasantness on my stream.
Me either. I would just move on and.
I just hope that everyone can move on and reconcile at some point with the other parties, and which I'm sure will happen because in the end, this is a great community. And we can give minor transgressions and go on about our business. Uncle Lou, or the Uncle Lou. I don't know why we have to put the in front of everything now.
I did it.
I could have recorded video 100 times. No, I didn't. But if you think I scammed everyone, you can always file a grievance with somebody. I don't know who.
Shenanigans.
I don't think the winners have a grievance. I mean, I did the damn drawings 3 times, trying to give people a chance to win. Some people won, didn't claim it. One guy won, didn't want the prize. We did it again. I tried my best, and finally, all 3 pieces were given away.
That's the point, Jacob. The is mocking Ohio State. That's the point. They literally took that to the courts and got it trademarked. So now we're all having fun with it. I literally just changed my name.
Productions. Oh, okay. I understand. So I have. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Let me.
SaleenDriver.
Let me participate. Hold on, just a minute.
You gotta change your.
Ohio State. Wait. Ohio State can suck on it.
So I am the SaleenDriver.
I'm the Christian Ballard with Ballard Sports Media.
And it is copyrighted.
Sue us all.
Yes. Let's see. File a grievance. This is a labor union. No, I figured if Lou had a grievance, he could figure out how to file it with somebody.
File a complaint with the Better Business Bureau.
Yeah. He could file a complaint with my family rabbi. He could call my mommy and tell on me. Actually, I'd probably fear that a little bit, but
is that true, Lou?
Dead people entered the watch giveaway. Oh gosh, I know what that's about.
No, that's not true.
I was joking around.
No, there is no evidence that I committed fraud. Thank you, the Vic2 Productions. I appreciate that. Let's see. Dat Ho Show. Who is that?
Dat Ho Show.
That's a moderator. I know that much. I'm not sure who that is.
Is that supposed to be Boss Babes? Did they change it? No offense to them.
No.
But if it's moderated, that's the only one I think of.
It might be.
That's got to be somebody who doesn't have a troll account but just changed their name.
Oh, that's TK? I thought it might have been Battle Angel, but it's TK, I guess. I don't know.
It's in Cajun,
right? No, it is TK.
So
that's
I
right.
figured.
That's right. It's good to see TK back here. If that is TK. Yep, it's TK. I don't know. I think I'll just ignore Lou from this point on because he's salty. He wouldn't have liked the watches I gave away anyway. I don't know why he's being salty. Anyway. So, Ballard, I've been watching your videos on predicting predictions for various teams and everything.
Yeah.
They're looking pretty good.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Been pumping them out fairly quickly too.
Well, I set a goal in mind to do at least Power 5 and get every team possible within the 5 conferences and go by conference. So,
Have you done the Gators yet?
yeah, I started with the SEC. I had you guys somewhere around 8-4.
I think you're being optimistic, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think you're being a little optimistic there too.
Well, I've been saying 7-5 the whole time, so I'm kind of hoping that's right. Yeah, considering the amount of damage my school's program has suffered over the past few years, I'd be ecstatic with 8-4. We'll see. I'm going to be doing a not walking and talking video on something college football related. I know, shocking. But the next one, the one that
Now,
will
see,
release
now
next
you got
week. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
you got to answer for this. You've apparently hurt Uncle Lou's feelings.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Lou. I appreciate that you say there's zero evidence. I appreciate that. As opposed to the 2020 election, there's zero evidence that my drawing was rigged. But if you want me to make it up to you, you and BA come on down here again, and I'll take you to dinner.
Hey, BA said he'll get over it. Don't you just feel the love?
Yeah, I know. I'll take you to dinner somewhere where you can wear your hat. That's funny. I mean, I was going to take Lou and Battle Angel when they were down here after that concert they went to. I was going to take them to this restaurant that my family loves. It's a really good steakhouse because I know he likes steak. And it's not a chain. It's a local owner. It's been in business for 40 odd years. Hell, we had my wedding reception in their ballroom, and he catered the whole thing. Unfortunately, it's not a place where you can wear the clothes he likes to wear. So he shot that idea down. He couldn't wear his hat.
What, Team Asshole hat is not approved attire?
Actually, he didn't wear it. He wore one of those driving caps you see guys who drive around in MGs wear.
Oh, yeah, the little bumper caps. Yeah.
Well, on him, it looks good. I wore one of those things that looks silly, but on him, it looks okay.
Well, everybody looks silly wearing them. And you especially look silly wearing them wearing skinny jeans.
Let's see. Lou wants to know since I'm not walking on my walking and talking videos, am I concerned about? Yes, I am actually, and I'm going to start walking again. I would have started walking this week again. I figured out a route that keeps me close to my house, so that if my family or my folks call me, they need me, I can get home quickly and get over there. Unfortunately, while I was helping, move my father from one place to another recently, I sort of tweaked my my back again, so I had to give it kind of a rest. But I'm going to start walking again because I really need to, and I felt good when I was doing it. At least Lou is making a reference that I understand. So, okay.
Now, see, it would have seemed more credible if it came from the Flex Seal guy.
Yeah, Mighty Putty. I mean, that's going into the archives. That is. I just made Battle Angel hungry. I'm sorry about that, B. I didn't mean to do that. I'm hungry too. We're having chicken wings tonight.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I haven't eaten breakfast at all, or even lunch.
You haven't eaten breakfast? It's 3:00 your time. What's wrong with you?
Maybe I don't know.
I had P.F. Chang's.
Oh,
I like P.F. Chang's.
They got the
The
frozen.
one we
I'm not-
have here is too far away to get to.
We get frozen.
I'm not
meals
sure if
from
I've ever
those.
eaten at a PF Chang's.
me either.
It's good. Unfortunately, where I live, there isn't a decent Chinese restaurant anywhere in town. There are all those. There are all those little places that are stuck inside strip malls where they don't know how to cook.
Oh, Lou, I'm jealous now, son. He says he's having fish and hush puppies.
Well, I don't get too jealous yet because, I mean, if it's fish sticks,
Yeah, it could
I'll
be fish.
pass
sticks,
on
but,
that.
what kind of fish, Lou?
I'm talking about
hush. I never understood hush puppies. I don't know. Maybe I've never had a decent hush puppy made for me, but I just don't like them too much. They don't have a lot of flavor to them. They, you know. I don't know, can you do anything to a hush puppy to make it taste better? I mean, all it tastes like is cornmeal and oil.
That's basically all it is.
Dip it in tartar sauce.
I don't like tartar sauce. No.
Dinosaur shaped fish chips.
Oh, okay. He got the dinosaur shaped ones.
Nate, I'm gonna say fish shits.
Jesse says Captain D's. I like Captain D's, but what's better is Long John Silver.
I never tried Long John. Did I? I don't know.
I agree with Battle Angel. Tartar sauce is gross. I just can't.
I don't use it either. That's what most people use.
I don't know.
I just thought I was weird for
with-
not liking it.
Mayonnaise with little gherkins, pickles mixed into it. It's like, yuck. No, thank you. I don't know. Maybe if you mixed in something into the batter to make the hush puppies taste better, it would.
You
Taste
call it
better.
hush puppies?
You know what hush puppies are?
I know what fish
They come
sticks
from actual dogs.
I know
No,
what fish,
no.
Stop
That's
it,
General
Howard.
Tso's chicken is actual dogs.
I know what fish sticks are. Is that hush puppies? No, I don't think so.
No, that's fish stick.
Oh. Apparently, I don't know what hush puppy is.
Hush puppy is cornmeal batter made into a little ball and then dunked in the hot oil.
Hmm.
Now, if you
Supposedly-
actually add some corn to it, it's pretty good.
Supposedly, the name comes from when they were making dinner in the kitchens on like plantations or whatever. They'd fry up these little pieces of cornmeal and throw them to the dogs so they give the dogs something to eat, to hush them up. So they were called hush puppy.
Gotcha.
That's the legend. I don't know if that's actually true or not.
I might try that.
It probably is true for all I know. So
No, if you want to get a dog quiet, just give him peanut butter.
Oh, yeah.
hey GF, how you doing, man? I guess Lou was wondering how you don't know what a hush puppy is there, Nate.
Valid question.
Hush puppy. I'm from the freaking Midwest. I don't know what a hush puppy is.
They have hush puppies in the Midwest.
Facts.
Oh my God.
I've seen them. I've seen, y'all have barbecue. Y'all have barbecue places in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Every barbecue place has hush puppies.
Actually, I might have forgot about hush puppies because I haven't had them for so long. I probably forgot about them. I think that's probably why.
Couldn't you mix like honey or something in batter to make it taste good?
Yeah, is it that honey mustard or something like that?
Well, not honey mustard. Just
I don't know.
It's a fried bread ball. That's all it is.
fried cornbread ball, but
Whatever. I dare not put it in the same category as cornbread, so I wasn't going to give it the name.
BA actually has a good point. Hush puppies are more a seafood restaurant than a barbecue restaurant. That's probably a good point, but hush puppies are more of a southern thing than.
But every barbecue
else.
restaurant around Memphis also serves catfish, so they all serve hush puppies.
Yeah, that's true. Catfish don't you usually bread catfish and cornmeal?
Yep.
So
well, you can buy like a pre-made mix. I mean, they'll put some other stuff to it.
I mean, all a hush puppy is cornmeal and some kind of batter. You put the cornmeal in the batter, which is usually nothing more than, or the cornmeal is the batter. I guess it's cornmeal and eggs and water.
You just make it a little thicker for hush puppies. That's all.
Yeah, they just kind of mold them up into balls and throw them in the oil.
A spoon is a good implement for that to keep your hands clean.
Yeah, that's a good point. Look at me. Do I look like a expert hush puppy maker?
I've made a hush puppy or two in my day.
Oh, I've not. I think about it. I've never made a hush puppy. I've barely eaten them, but haven't made them. No.
Well, like I said, you add a little corn to it, add a little Creole seasoning. Creole seasoning make everything better.
Oh yeah, Creole seasoning. You put that on a flip flop and deep fry it. It'll taste good. CJ wants hush puppies now. Oh boy. Oh, CJ, you mentioned shrimp. Now I want shrimp. Now, so.
I mean, I wouldn't claim myself to be the biggest fan of them, but every time we do a fish fry, we end up doing. I've got a 3-burner fish fryer, so we'll do one pot for the fish, one pot for the fries, one pot for the hush puppies.
So Jerry Wells says I should order some from Goldbelly. No, I'm never doing that again. I'm not doing that again. Sorry. Lou wants to know if Slim has ever met Sebastian the Duck.
Never heard of her. Heard of Sebastian the Ibis.
Did you see his video from yesterday?
I did, and I've told him 10 times to put it side by side with Oregon's mascot, and he won't do it because it'll completely destroy his argument because they look nothing alike.
I thought I remember the only comment I made about the video, which I thought was a good video on it. Probably a few things I never know before, but I thought that the Florida State mascot should be the Hamburglar.
Well, of course you would.
Criminals, Hamburglar. That fits
I mean,
for me.
if you're going to confuse Miami's mascot with a duck, then you can't tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator either.
Yeah, but Albert the alligator looks like an alligator. He has the round nose, so. They used to be, way back when, they would bring a live alligator onto the field. And they stopped doing that for some reason. I think he got loose, almost got loose or something like that one time, and scared the living piss out of everyone around him, which, can you blame him? Well, I mean, an alligator is like, half its length is teeth. So an alligator that is almost gotten loose, that would probably dissuade you from wanting to get near one. It's like if you ever gone scuba diving or snorkeling in Florida waters and all of a sudden you see a barracuda. Barracuda will make your ass get out of the water. Barracuda can be, 5 feet long and 4 feet of it is teeth. And they move like, they move incredibly fast. And they really seem to like dive tanks or rings or necklaces or anything shiny. They are the ultimate shiny object chaser. And then they get you with the teeth, and all of a sudden you're missing a limb.
Yes, Lou, when they're on my grill, all ducks look the same. Absolutely.
Oh, I love grilled duck. Oh, I love grilled duck.
I heard that deer tastes like chicken.
No.
Oh, look at Rick Sanchez trying to be a car guy. That's so cute.
That's funny.
Yeah, but
imagine having a car called the Barracuda.
They had a car called the Barracuda.
Oh, never mind that.
The Barracuda was the Plymouth.
Yep, Plymouth Barracuda, but they put a Hemi in it anyway.
Yeah. And the Hemi ones were just called Cudas. The Barracuda was the original car, and they were the original muscle car, or the pony car for Chrysler.
Yep.
But that was the first generation, the one with the bubble back. If you've ever seen the movie The Wraith,
nope.
The car being driven by what was the character's name? Skank and Gutter Boy. That was a first generation Barracuda. There's some trivia for you.
Hey, Saleen, have you seen the History Channel? I know you've seen it, but have you watched the History? What's it called? History documentary about the machines that made America or something like that. And it talks about.
I don't watch a lot of TV anymore.
Oh.
Pretty much all the video entertainment I watch now is YouTube.
Yeah.
Or Pornhub.
But I would recommend watching the on the History Channel, or History YouTube channel. The documentary is about mostly about cars. The backstory of Chrysler and Ford, and
I've heard of them, but I haven't seen any of them.
It's pretty good, actually.
I'll go try and check them out.
Yeah, it's like an origin story.
Let's see. Lou says Oregon mascot is Miami Duck with Oregon shirt on. He's not going to let this go, is he?
I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I don't really care. That's like he threw in a comment about their own stadium. I don't care. I like Hard Rock. Guess what? Hard Rock's a whole lot nicer than Sanford Stadium.
Well, yeah, I mean, Hard Rock had to be built to an NFL spec instead of a college football spec. You know, those rich guys and gals expect skyboxes and, you know, that kind of thing.
Well, you're not sitting on bleachers in Hard Rock either. You're sitting on seats.
I've never been, so I didn't know that. Okay.
Yep.
Now, at Florida Field, the Swamp, they've made it better over the years. They've made it bigger, and they've made the amenities better and everything, and they're still working on it. But it's still a college football stadium.
Yeah.
But it is right in the middle of fucking campus. So,
Well, I don't share his obsession with it has to be on campus either. I don't give a shit.
no,
It doesn't make a bit of difference. And part of that, because for, 70 odd years, Miami did have their own stadium that wasn't on campus, so
yeah, the
I
Orange
don't really
Bowl.
care. Yeah.
Well, they did share it with the Dolphins. I mean, you know.
No, the Dolphins rented it from us. That was Hurricane Stadium. That stadium was built about 45 years before the Dolphins existed.
Well, when did they rename it the Orange Bowl?
It was named the Orange Bowl originally when it opened in 1930.
Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, okay, I see where you're going with it. Okay, I didn't hear it right the first time.
Yeah.
Albert Sanchez here. Good to see you, sir.
Hard Rock's not 60K, Lou. Hard Rock is about 75K. And I mean, okay, who really cares? Guess what? Nobody's touching Michigan or Tennessee when it comes to the size of their stadium. That's a two-dog race.
Florida's thinking about state of Florida is thinking about expanding the Swamp to get it to 100,000. They're close, and they figure if they closed in the north end zone, they could get to 100K. Right now it's a matter of is there a will to do it. I don't know that there is. Right.
Wouldn't it be just
Nobody will touch Michigan.
a single like a here? Would it be like a single with the north end zone would be like just a big stairwell? It was like I don't know.
Damn, somebody cut you off again, Slim?
Mm-hmm. Some fucking asshole in a Jeep.
Run his ass over.
Well, my truck wasn't governed. I would have.
Nice.
Where do you govern to?
70.
Let's see. I'll real quick, I'll do my usual thing. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button for me, guys. I'd like to. I'm at 15 right now. I'd like to get it to 20. So if you haven't already clicked it, please do that. It does help. So let's see if I can get it to 20 today. I also dropped the link again in the StreamYard. So if anyone else wants to come in and join, that's fine. Just have to turn it on.
Lou, what do I care how many people are in the stadium? I'm sitting at home watching the game.
That's true, TK. Tiger Stadium is a bit over 100,000 capacity. I think the athletic department would like to see Florida Field hit the magic 100,000 capacity. I'm just not sure the Board of Regents wants to do that right now when they're also trying to do other expansions on campus. There's a lot of growth at the University of Florida in terms of the overall campus and expanding and upgrading the academic infrastructure. I'm willing to bet they'll get around to the stadium eventually, because it is a big moneymaker for the university. I guess we'll see.
Because here's what whether Lou likes the argument or not, it's a fact that there is other shit to do in Miami, and even when they're good, they don't sell out every game because people find other shit to do. Nobody goes to watch Miami stomp a mud hole in Florida A&M.
That was the argument in Atlanta for a lot of years about whether why the Falcons couldn't draw flies. And the argument always came to, there's too much other stuff going on in the Metroplex. Too much competition. And I always called.
Well, I mean, look at Miami when they were good in the early 2000s. They didn't sell out every game because people didn't go watch the, little mealy mouth teams get a mud hole stomped in them.
I always called bullshit on people who said, nobody wants to go to a Falcon game. There's too much other things to do in Atlanta. No. Nobody wants to go to a Falcon game because A, there's no parking, or there didn't used to be. And two, the stadium, well, the old Fulton County Stadium and then the Georgia Dome were located in combat zones. I mean, it's dangerous down there at night, as anyone who went to Slob Olympics 1 could tell you.
Rick Sanchez, there's a huge difference between shit to do in Athens, Georgia, and shit to do in Miami, Florida. There's a massive difference.
That's a fair point. I mean, Athens is compared to Miami, Athens is a small town.
Mm-hmm. Just with a big stadium.
Yeah. I mean, Gainesville and Athens are very similar in that respect. They're both relatively small cities with big universities stuck in the middle of them.
Same thing goes for Tuscaloosa. Same thing goes for Clemson, South Carolina.
Yep. I've not been to Athens, but I can tell you in Gainesville, UF is Gainesville. In the summertime, that city depopulates rather heavily.
Yeah.
And then in
Oxford,
the fall,
Mississippi is the same way.
Yep.
Oh, Lordy, Lord.
Okay. No problems. Good.
What all did I miss while I was away?
We're talking about, different stadium sizes and, is Miami's, Miami doesn't have a stadium to play in on campus and, the usual stuff.
Yeah.
Even though Miami's never had an on-campus stadium, ever.
Well, Miami's campus is rather small comparatively. They don't have a lot of room on the campus for a stadium, quite frankly. That's not the way that campus was planned out.
No, that's why, even the talks going on about building a stadium, it's not going to be on campus.
No, but it could be closer to campus. I don't think it's really necessary. I mean, if Hard Rock Stadium serves the purpose, and the Hard Rock Stadium is, all Miami has to do is pay a fee to play there. They don't have to maintain it.
They're not paying. They're not paying anything to play there. Just like the Dolphins didn't pay anything to play in the Orange Bowl.
Okay, well then, they save money that way, not having to maintain a stadium or anything like that. I mean, Miami's a private university, so they got to make money. They are a for-profit institution. So from a business sense, that makes sense, I guess. I didn't go to
for profit? Don't they know that's not a lot? Don't they know that that you're not supposed to be for profit these days?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, profit is evil. You know, we all know that, Slim. Come on, man. Especially if you're in, the left side of the country or the Northeast. Can't make money. That's evil. That's horrible.
And actually, Hard Rock is closer, as a matter of fact, than the Orange Bowl was. The Orange Bowl is about 45 minutes from campus. Hard Rock's about 30.
Oh, pardon me. At least Hard Rock has parking. Orange Bowl never had parking. They had
I only got to go to
yard.
a few games there.
I went to some Dolphin games while we lived in Miami. I think 4 in total.
Yeah.
And we never parked in a parking lot. We never even saw a parking lot. We ended up paying some, and this is back in the 70s, by the way. We ended up paying some guy $20 to park in his front yard.
There's a lot of that around Camping World in Orlando.
I mean, when you get back to your car, you're grateful if it wasn't broken into. That's about it. What's up, Mr. Vic? The Vic Tube. You gotta change your handle, son. Hang on a minute.
Oh yeah, sure. I gotta change it to the
I'll
Vic.
fix it.
The Vic too. There we go.
You're welcome. I'll fix that too. Hang on a minute. Now we're all official.
Yay.
So that doesn't make sense. Lou says, I don't like traveling to Atlanta because there is stuff to do there.
Well, a lot of arguments that he makes don't make sense, but when you just talk over people, you kind of end up getting your way.
I can usually make my point.
Hey, what's up?
So what's going on, Nick?
Nothing.
So one thing that confused me, unfortunately, I didn't get to see the end of Lou Tube's Got Talent.
That was pretty funny.
I understand Millis won.
Right, Millis won. That's right. And this video was him playing his drums and dancing around in a diaper.
That was
More
funny.
like a drum set, actually.
Millis was dancing around in a diaper.
Yeah, again. It wasn't really talent. But.
And that's what Jesse was on about.
Right, yeah, because apparently stupidity is a talent. So, and then of course he did another video where he jumped into a kiddie pool.
Okay.
And of course his first video was his
I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about the next person I'm adding in here.
I'm just here to talk over people, but before I do that, I just have a question. So, if a family of Miami Hurricanes fans lives 2 hours outside of Miami in the middle of nowhere, they don't go to Miami games because there's stuff to do in Miami?
What other explanation do you have when they're good and winning and people still don't sell out every game?
That people just don't care.
But they sell out the other half of the games.
What half?
Florida State games still get sold out. Most of the conference games would still get sold out. Now nobody goes when they're not good.
Yeah. I mean, you don't think that most of the people like, you don't think that most people that go to Georgia games live in Athens, do you?
No.
I think the vast majority live around Athens, yes. I don't think there's as many traveling as you would think.
No.
Not any kind of great distance. 2-hour travel ain't nothing. But for me to go to a Miami game, that's an 18 hours worth of travel.
Right. But I mean, there's millions of people within 2 hours of Hard Rock Stadium. There's more people within 2 hours of Hard Rock Stadium than there is within 2 hours of Sanford Stadium.
I agree, and I also agree that nobody goes when they're terrible. But they also don't sell out every game when they're good either. They sell out about half of them.
Yeah, I think that's just because in general, Miami fans don't care that much. In general, not every Miami fan. I'm saying in general. That's why Georgia sells out. I think that's why Georgia sells out the Wofford game, not because there's nothing to do in Athens.
Wofford.
Well, and I think that's why Miami doesn't sell out the Bethune-Cookman game, because there is other shit to do.
But what about the people that live an hour and a half away that don't have anything to do?
But even within an hour and a half, there's more to do than there is within an hour and a half Athens, Georgia. Because isn't Athens about 3 or 4 hours from Atlanta?
So, yeah. So what you're saying is that on the list of things that Miami Hurricanes football fans care about, Miami Hurricanes football is pretty far down the list. Like, they'd rather go to some aquarium or something, or whatever else, all this stuff that there is to do in Miami. They'd rather do all that other stuff than go to a Miami game.
No. Certain Miami games, yes.
Okay.
Florida State games are still sold out.
Yeah. By Florida State fans?
And Miami fans.
Well, I mean, sometimes they don't sell out, but for the most part, in Gainesville, I mean, those are sellouts, but that's not all Florida students and teachers and stuff. You know, that's people traveling in from all over the place coming to Gainesville.
Right. Because no one lives in Gainesville or Athens or Tuscaloosa other than students, faculty, and staff. I mean, 90% of the population of these towns are directly related to the university itself. So everybody at these games is traveling to get there. I mean, if there's 100,000 people at a Georgia game, 85,000 of them traveled there.
I don't know about Athens and all the other places, but the people who are traveling to Gainesville are doing it in these monstrous RVs.
Yeah, they do that at the to go to the Georgia games too.
And they take up.
Yeah, you see that everywhere.
RVs.
Yeah, almost every stadium has like a giant RV parking area.
Yeah.
Well, they park all over the campus at UF.
There is no parking at UF. I went there.
No, you didn't go to the right. You didn't go to the right places, Lou.
I went to the football stadium and I had to park. I don't even know how far away from the football stadium.
No, well, there's no parking at the stadium because it's literally in the middle of campus, and there's classroom buildings all around it.
Well,
but if you go down to I forget the new names that they keep changing the names all the time, but like on North-South Drive, there's a big commuter lot with a big parking garage. Near Broward Dorm and Jennings Dorm, there's another parking garage, and by Shands, there's a ton of parking.
I can't think of a bigger waste of space on a college campus than classrooms.
Huh?
We need to tear some of them classrooms down and make more football parking.
Oh, I agree, especially now that everyone's afraid to go to classes anymore because of the Fauci.
They're not going to use their degrees anyway.
Well, see, that's where Tennessee's smart because they got classrooms built into the stadium.
The other students do.
They got classrooms at
Maybe
Tennessee.
not the football players, but
Well, at Florida, the football team used to have a dorm. There was a dorm at inside the stadium called Yon Hall. I don't think they use it anymore, but that's where the football players used to live.
I think that at least probably about 50 of the football players should care about going to class because they're not getting drafted. So,
ouchie.
Well, I think the most of these college campuses should tear the classroom buildings down and put up something else because they're not using the damn buildings anyway. Everyone's afraid of the Fauci flu. They're all doing everything remotely now. I mean, I'll tell you this much. I don't know a whole hell of a lot about the University of South Florida campus compared to the Florida campus because I didn't go there, but my younger daughter goes to USF. And I do know this much from other alumni I talked to from USF. Parking there was always a problem. My daughter says parking is no problem anymore. When she goes to her on-campus classes, she can find a space within 30 seconds.
I'm about to say parking for a football game for USF shouldn't be bad because unless they built a stadium, they were playing in Raymond James.
They're still playing at Ray J.
Well, they're planning to go to, they're planning on making their own stadium. USF is.
USF has been talking about putting a stadium on campus for a few years now.
True.
Mhm.
I know one spot that they wanted to put the stadium in ended up going to the Moffitt Cancer Center.
Well, the problem is there's stuff to do in Tampa.
The hell is that?
Tampa's a fairly, Tampa's got a lot of shit to do. What are you talking about?
I know. That's what I'm saying. So why build a football stadium?
Well, they already have one. And USF's team isn't very good, so I don't think if you build a football stadium on campus, it would be able to support itself. So
I know it's past, but wasn't USF in the past pretty good?
They've had a couple of good years here and there.
Yeah. USF was traditionally a basketball school for a long time, and then their team fell apart, I guess. And then they decided to become, do football, and they, like Slim Shed, they had a few good years, but in general,
not real good.
USF football has a. Pardon me.
No, it was mainly the stretch when Charlie Strong was there, and he left there to take the head coaching job at Louisville.
Oh, okay.
I wish we had Charlie Strong back right now.
Thank you.
okay.
I was a big advocate early on when we fired Mullen. We should have gone after Strong and just thrown money at him. I'm not sure where he is now. I did know, but I can't think of where he is.
He's the co-defensive coordinator at Miami.
Oh.
Florida? I mean, Miami Dolphins or the Hurricanes?
The Hurricanes.
Or is it Ohio?
Or the Warhawks.
I still say we should have thrown a ton of money at Charlie Strong. He had ties to the university.
I
don't know why we didn't. I felt kind of bad about that.
As a defensive coordinator, you mean?
No, as a head coach.
Well, isn't it? I mean, isn't kind of it a settled subject at this point that he's not a very good head
Why
coach?
would you want Charlie Strong as a head coach?
I'm pretty sure more people live in the Atlanta area than the rest of Georgia combined. I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
I want Strong as a head coach because he can recruit.
SF. So
Uh,
he's he's
talking about Atlanta. No, Lou is right. Atlanta, the population of Metro Atlanta is bigger than the entire rest of the state combined. I mean,
Yeah, more than
that's
likely.
facts.
Because I lived in South Georgia for a few years. There ain't nobody down there.
I've only driven through South Georgia, and I can tell you there ain't nobody there either.
Is Jacksonville the biggest city in Florida?
Yes.
Yes. It's also the most corrupt city in Florida.
Well, it's the biggest. I think it's the biggest Republican city in America.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm not sure about that.
It's one of them. It's one of the biggest. Most
One
big
of them.
cities are Democrat, but Jacksonville's Republican.
That's because it's northern Florida, but that's
Now,
all.
Well, it's probably
Tallahassee's North Florida, and that's chock full of Marxists.
It's all
Who?
the white trash. Yeah.
Actually,
No, the white trash
actually,
is over on the other side.
it's probably got more to do with that big ass naval base in Jacksonville than anything.
But Jacksonville's government has always been kind of corrupt, unfortunately.
Corrupt.
I think they're trying to clean it up now, but
I
there's
don't
been,
know about
there's
that.
been a bit of corruption going through that Duval County, Jacksonville. It's pretty terrible.
I feel like a lot of local governments are corrupt, even more so than on the state and federal level. I
They're
don't know.
probably right.
Yeah.
It seems easier to get away with stuff at the local level, I think.
It is.
I think you just hear more about it at the higher levels.
Yeah.
I mean, but then again, it's going to be more of a. I mean, what's going to be a bigger story? Some local mayor skimming some money from some fund, or Eric Swalwell sleeping with 9 Chinese spies.
Eric, what's his name? Sleeping with 9 prostitutes. Yeah.
No, they were Chinese spies.
Chinese spies. Okay.
But all the who, I don't know who said it just now, but the white trash thing, that
was me.
That's west. That's way west of Jacksonville. That's in the Panhandle.
More
like
Panama City.
It extends. Saleen, it extends out of the Panhandle, sir. Have you ever been to Plant City, Florida?
I have.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been to Jacksonville Beach?
Plant City's my hometown right there, Slim.
I've been all over the state of Florida. I know the state pretty well.
Jacksonville Beach, trashy as fuck.
You get down there around Tampa, and it's all Scientologists.
There's a good chunk of Scientologists, but I've never seen Tom Cruise down here.
I have seen John Travolta though.
Well, I think he has a house somewhere in the area.
Yeah, over there. Right, he's got a house in the same neighborhood as Tom Brady.
Yep.
That's right. Don't they have they have a Scientology intake center in Tampa, don't they?
Their headquarters is in Tampa.
Like Clearwater, where I lived, they bought up everything over there.
Oh yeah.
Like a chocolate factory, or what do you mean by houses, or what? Like, what do you mean by everything?
They're the reason Clearwater Beach has gotten so nice, because they've literally dumped tens of millions of dollars into it.
Mm-hmm.
Which never seemed like a great idea to me, because it's literally, you have all these hotels and everything sitting on what's essentially a big ass sandbar.
Is Charleston a dump? Not dump, but like a trash city too?
No.
No.
Charleston is uppity, and Charleston's the opposite of that.
I've never been, so I was just curious.
Charleston's all uppity and shit.
And only worse.
Okay.
Yeah, Charleston is nice. Yeah.
Well, I mean, outside of like work-related stuff, March will be my first trip to Charleston, so I don't know.
I'm hoping to go. I've never been to Charleston. I would like to go. I'm hoping to go.
If I wasn't busy and important, I'd go.
I'm about a week away from having to make a decision on whether or not I'm going to the Saleen Club of America national event in Ocala. and that's down to my father. And I do not think he's going to improve significantly, unfortunately. So
Whatever.
no, never. It's beginning to look like the way he is now is the way he's going to be.
Yeah.
And
You need to get some help over there.
I am the help.
Well, I know.
But you see, the problem is, it's not a problem. I don't want to say it that way. The thing is they are not the type of people who really like strangers in their lives. I don't know if y'all can understand that or not, but they're not very big on strangers in their house, strangers up in their business, that kind of thing. They would rather keep, doing what we're doing now and keep it in the fam. And and I accept that. I mean, I accept that from my parents because it's my parents. I understand how they feel. I've said it to them several times. I think maybe you guys should consider, hiring somebody to come in at certain points during the week and do things. And they're not up on this. And then, okay, the subject is closed on that part. So we'll see what happens with the Slav Olympics 3. I'm hopeful. But my thing with the Saleen Club is going to be kind of embarrassing because I was one of the people that was pushing the club to do one of the nationals in Florida.
Well, let me ask you this, and I know it's your parents and all that. So, but I'll be the one that just comes out and sounds like an asshole here. There's no way I'm letting my kids spend their 50s and their 60s taking care of me. That's not happening. They can't hire somebody for a weekend so you can do something other than bathe them every day. And again, I'll be the one that comes off sounding like an asshole, but there has to be some kind of a middle ground here. I don't think it's fair for them to expect you to spend the next 20 years taking care of them. I don't think that's fair.
I don't think it will be 20 years, but I get your point. And
look, if I was in your position, I probably would do the same thing. I'd be over there every day too. So I'm not telling you what to do, but it does seem like there maybe can be a middle ground somewhere.
I don't disagree. In fact, part of me, every once in a while, I do voice that to them. I usually couch it along the lines of, what if something happens to me? What if I get hurt or I get sick? Or, I'll give you a real example. My dentist, who I get along with a little, he's been after me for a couple of years to get my left side wisdom teeth out. I still have 3 of my 4 wisdom teeth. Shocking, I know. Those 2 are going to become a problem at some point. He wants to take them out, but he cannot do that in such a way that doesn't take me out of action for 2 days. So what if one of them all of a sudden abscesses, or and I got to get it done, and I'm out for 2 days? What are they going to do?
Well, I would suggest, for starters, you find another dentist, because I got all 4 of mine removed in a day and was fine within 2 hours of it being done.
Okay, well, when I had this one, my lower right out, which was years ago, I admit, but that took me out for a couple of days. And both of my daughters have had all 4 of their wisdom teeth yanked at the same time, and they were no good for a couple of days. So,
hell, I had to get 2 of mine cut out because they were broke off right at the gum line.
Well, all I'm saying is, they need to consider the idea, something, or if something happened to my mom, what if something happened to my mom? What are we going to do then? I mean, between her and myself, we're the caregivers. So if one of us goes down, that's a problem
Right. Well, not everyone goes through the same recovery. Slim, people react differently to different kind of things.
And not to mention the fact that being a diabetic, I heal slower than a non-diabetic.
Right.
So,
to lose me and my wife had to make actually that exact same decision. After her mother had a stroke, we put her in a nursing home because she's bedridden at that point. She had a massive stroke and she couldn't do anything. And we were in our mid-20s when it happened, so we hadn't even started having kids yet or anything, and that was kind of the way we looked at it. Was it's either take care of her or not start a family.
well, we're not at that point yet.
Right.
My dad has still got a ton of his, a big percentage of his mental faculty there. He's still got, he can walk for short distances, but it's not easy for him to stand up, and his balance is something we're going to have to continue to work on. It's not, I'm not talking about a man who is, incapable of anything. He is capable of some things, but he sure as hell isn't the way he was a year ago. And we're working on, we got therapy going, we got PT going. We're trying everything we can to get him, a little bit more independent, but it just, the progress that is made is slow. So it is what it is. I'm not complaining. I will never complain about doing for my parents what I do. I mean, they're my parents. They took care of me. They've done great things for myself and my kids over the years.
Yeah, well, your parents took care of you, but if they wanted to go out of town for the weekend, they hired a babysitter.
Yeah.
But what is it you have to do? Like, do you have to bathe them?
I don't really want to get into specifics, but yeah, that's one of them. But there's other things too. It's mostly moving him from place to place.
Maybe some modifications can be made or something, and he gets in one of them VicTube BVD chairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I suggested modifying the house a little bit to make some of these things a little easier on everybody. But
Raj,
what's up, you bad motherfuckers?
Some of those mods can't be done in this house. But how you doing, Raj?
Yeah, I'm the same way you are, man. My brother and sister don't give a flying fuck about my mama. They just take and fucking take, and when she needs something, they turn their fucking back. It pisses me off, man. And I agree with Lou. I mean, I'll do my damnedest to do whatever I can. But my mom's the same. My mom will tell me to get the fuck out of here. She's like, listen, I can take care of myself, But at the same time, I'm like, Mom, you're going to fucking, that's why I stay real close to her as far as location wise. I don't want to get too far to where I can't get to her.
Oh, thank you, Chess. I appreciate that. I do.
But
there's going to
come a point in time, man, you're going to have to make an executive decision, bro. I mean, you're not getting any goddamn younger, and bro, I'll be honest with you, it's your parents. I understand, but me and my mom, we've already wrote the agreement. We've already, I'm the power of attorney. And when it gets that bad, I'm just gonna fucking take a second mortgage out, or I'll just fucking enclose this motherfucking garage, and I'll just make her a damn bedroom out here, and have somebody come take care of her. I mean, because my mama, that's what she did for a living. She worked in a nursing home. She became a doctor later on, but I grew up in that shit and seeing how people treated their fucking parents and how they just dumped them the fuck off. I mean, I can't tell you how many nights I've slept in goddamn nursing room, fucking living rooms, and you got vending machines and shit. It's fucking horrible, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Oh, Miss Cook, my dad's wound care nurse, who comes over 3 times a week to treat a specific problem he has. She's damn cute. She's damn cute. She's a very, very pretty lady, but she's also about 20 years younger than me. So
Yes.
You just get a hot ass nurse in there to fucking,
maybe I gotta hire TK.
just get a hot ass nurse in there and give it a couple of days, and your dad will tell you to go fuck off and go home.
Ooh.
Probably. I don't think my mom would like that very much. So,
Mhm.
Raj, did you open that box up yet?
No, you want me to? I got it over there. I ain't opened it yet.
I just want to make sure they got there.
Yeah, hang on 1 second. Let me go get it.
Fucking post office I sent them by. I don't trust them to do nothing right.
Hey, y'all have a great day. I gotta go pack for the Colorado trip.
Yeah, have a good trip, Nate.
Yep.
Be careful out there.
Yeah. Bye, Nate. Have fun.
Go to a strip club.
Nate
Yeah,
gonna
good.
go smoke that Colorado weed and get fucked
Yeah,
up.
he gonna hit one of them dispensaries.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go. All right, I got the box right here. I'm gonna open it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the one for your son, that one went a different method, but it'll be there tomorrow.
You should be getting your package tomorrow.
Yeah, I've been tracking it. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Lou, unless you're coming back in. Now, what Raj is opening up is he bought these from me. I did not give these to him. He bought them.
Well, we was watching your damn it the packing peanuts. God damn it.
They're biodegradable.
Yeah, we was watching that video and Chris goes, "Damn, I like it blue one." And I said, "Well, I like it black and gold." And she says, "Pay the man." I said, "All right."
There you go. I think he's opening the
Yeah, it's the black and gold one.
black and gold one.
Yeah. Yeah, we were sitting there. I was out on the back deck having a cigarette, and you went live, and I told Chris, I said, "Look at these damn watches Selene's giving or selling or whatever." And I handed her the phone, and I said, "Look at that! Look at these watches or whatever." I wanted that fucking silver one bad. And
Well, that one. That I sold that one too.
And she says, "Damn, I like that blue one." I said, "You want it?" I said, "I'm gonna buy that black and gold one." She says, "Hell, pay the man." She said, "Buy both of them." Damn, that's a bad motherfucker, dude. That's which is nice.
Yep. Yeah, that's what has that same watch.
You know what? Doing it on when you look at it on camera and then you get it, there's no justice to it, bro.
Yeah, Friction Vixen has that same watch.
That's fucking nice as shit, bro. And it looked bulky as hell and heavy, but it's really not.
No, it's fairly light, and I hope it
I like
fit.
that band on there. I'm gonna have to actually take it all the way out because my fucking wrist is huge. I have to. Damn, that's a dude.
You know how to work it?
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll figure it out.
All right.
That's nice as shit, man. Me open that blue one up. But yeah, she liked that blue one. We were sitting there on the couch and she was watching the video and she said, "I don't wear watches," but she said, I like that one. I said, "You want it?" I like them little canisters they come in though. Pretty cool.
No, Rick, Kevin cannot move in with me if he's going to wear an Apple Watch. You can't do that.
Yeah,
I do not allow Apple Watch in my home.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me set this over here. I'll get that blue one up.
Hey, Raj.
Yeah.
Look at the camera real quick.
What's up?
Okay, look. I have the same bracelet on this watch as you have on the black one. See the look at the camera.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
All right, you see the this is the clasp.
Yeah.
If you open it up, okay, if you open it up like that, you see this part here. This part here. This part flips open like that. See how it flipped like that? And then you can slide that tail that's tucked underneath. See how the tail is tucked underneath like this?
Okay.
If you open that side up like that, you can slide it backwards and forwards.
Okay. All right, that'll work. Let me check this blue one out right quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ethan's been asking me about that watch. He said, Daddy, did my pack. He was excited because a package came in the mail. He said, "That my watch?" I said, "No, I think that's me and Mama's."
No, his is a brown box. He'll be there tomorrow.
Oh, she's gonna love this thing. But that's pretty fucking cool, man. She's gonna like it. There it is.
Yeah. The reason I bought that watch is I took the movement out of the module out of that watch, and I put it in another watch that I'm selling right now. And I took the module out of that watch and I put it into the blue one. And then when I decided to sell the two watches, I swapped them back. So it was no big deal.
You know
But
what? I was going to get the black one and the blue one anyways, but you know the one I was really torn on was the what was it? The rainbow one.
Yeah,
I like that one, but that silver one, man, that some bitch was I like that one too.
yeah. The silver one is on its way to Arizona, but the multicolor one and the blue one are still up for sale. And I added another one too. It's a really
well, hell, that blue one's nice as fuck too, man.
Well, I've got 3 of them up for sale right now.
I'm gonna turn around and be like Lou. I'm gonna have a goddamn. I'm gonna have to go get me one of them watch boxes to put watches in.
Yeah, Jesse.
It ain't a North Carolina watch, Kevin. It's one my wife owned.
Yeah, these 3. In this video, I've got 3 up for sale.
I seen that video you put up earlier.
Yeah, I that's a different video. It's a newer video. I got 3 up for sale.
Dude, that fucking gold G-Shock's bad as fuck, dude. That some bitch is sweet, man.
Oh yeah, you'll like that one.
Yeah.
And I'll put the StreamYard link back in case somebody wants to stop by.
Hey, Jesse, wait till you get a load of that one I just bought. That motherfucker's nice.
Oh, the one that Slim just bought is one bad motherfucker. I'm telling you. That thing is industrial strength G-Shock.
Yeah, but I can't be dropping $300, $400, $500 on a watch like Slim.
He didn't do that.
I didn't.
I thought you paid. Well, I won't say what you paid. I'll let you say it if you want to.
No, I don't care. I
no
paid $220 for it.
Oh, well, $220's not bad.
No.
You should see that some bitch. That thing is.
Send me a picture of it, Slim, when you get it in the mail.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it is, man, but here lately you've been putting them watch videos out and whatever, and I'm like, man, I ain't no watch man. Them motherfuckers is nice. I'm like, high-tech redneck.
I got a few. I don't have many. I think that makes like the 5th, maybe 6th one I have.
I only have 2. I got 2 fossil watches. One's it's pretty fucking cool. It's got a leather band on it, and then the other one I got's a Georgia one, like the Georgia fall. You know, it's got the red with the black G. It's got the light. You can hit the button. It's got the little light on it. I got that.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus Christ, probably. Shit, I got that on my. Me and Chris have been married 17 years. I got that on my 5th wedding anniversary. So I've had that motherfucker long. And you know, back then, Fossil, hell, I think my wife spent $400 on that motherfucker.
Fossils are still nice watches.
Yeah.
Fossil makes a good
over here.
Hey, let me know if Crystal likes her watch.
Hell, if she didn't want it, I wouldn't have bought it for her.
You can pay $100.
Yeah, this is the one.
I got too many watches. Yep, that's a Fossil.
That's the one she bought. Like I said, I think I'm on our 5th wedding anniversary. She got that for me. I've had this motherfucker a long time, man. And then I got another one. Like I said, I got the leather band Fossil. Then, you know, of course, you know, you get watches every now and then from family members on your birthday or Christmas, and they're like the $10, $15 cheapo watches from goddamn Roses or Dollar General or something. They look like they're $100, but they're junk. You know,
I don't get those anymore. No, nobody buys me watches anymore except my dad. Or I buy them myself.
Yeah, but anyways, I figured I'd come down here for a few minutes and get on. I've been upstairs with the kids and all that shit. And, I've been in the comments, but yeah, I figured I'd come down here and open that package and show you I got it, man. But yeah, Friday I'll get Ethan in here to open his package on a live stream so he can show it to everybody.
I'll try and make it there. My schedule is a little iffy, but I'll try.
Like I said, man, here lately, like I said, I always set aside a few hours on Friday. But other than that, man, when I get home, dude, I'm upstairs with the kids. You know what I'm saying? We're hanging the fuck out, I watch a fucking movie, cook fucking dinner and shit, and hang the fuck out with them. And
yeah,
shit, I've been watching that Obi-Wan Kenobi with fucking Ethan, and I don't know, man. I be honest with you guys, I find out that sometimes hanging out with an 11-year-old and a 5-year-old is just more entertaining than you know what I'm saying? Like the.
Well, you know the old saying about kids say the damnedest things.
My daughter said shit the other day for the first time. You believe it?
Oh, Lord. Well, she's been hanging around with you so much. I'm surprised she
was running around the house, and her and Ethan was playing, and she walked her head on the counter, and she says, "Oh, shit." And I said, "What'd you say?" She said, "Oh, shit." And I was
I didn't say nothing.
My daughter's very limited because of her autism. She can speak, but it's few words. Most times it's sign language. And she said that the other day, and I started laughing. My mother-in-law laughed like hell. She says, "Jesse, did you hear that?" I said, "I heard it, Mama." And but hell, me and Ethan sometimes me and him just come down here and we'll sit and watch fucking TV and hell, I got pork chops marinating here. He wants to have grilled pork chops tonight, so I guess you know what I'm getting ready to do.
I remember. I can remember the very first time I heard one of my daughters say the word "fuck," and it was a question. My older daughter, she's probably 7 or 8, maybe. I had just gotten them in for the weekend, and she came into my room and she said, "Daddy, can you tell me what something means?" I said, "Sure. What?" She said, "Well, can you tell me what a fucking idiot is?"
I would say I killed your fucking stream because you had 24 people in here before I came in here. Now there's only 50.
Nah, that's all right. I'm gonna be wrapping up the next few minutes anyway. So anyway,
I told you that story a few months ago when Ethan is in that gaming chair. He's got his headset on and thing, and I told you about the time I walked upstairs and I heard him say, "Fuck you! I'm gonna give you the fucking goat." I opened the door. I said, "What are you talking about, son?" He said, "Nothing, Daddy." And I was like, "Oh, I fucking heard you down the hallway."
Anyway, I asked my daughter, I said, "Where did you hear that?" And she said, "I heard it from Mommy." And I said, "Oh." And I said, who was she calling that? And she said, "Me." And then I said, "Well, you better tell me this story real quick." Turns out what had happened was
all right, Slane, I'm out, man. I gotta go upstairs.
Oh, okay.
We'll see y'all.
Anyway, yeah, I understand. Anyway, the kid was doing something in the laundry room and fell over and stubbed her toe or something and was screaming bloody murder like you do when you stub your toe. And my ex-wife came in. Obviously, she's June Cleaver, she is not, and just said, "Why are you screaming, you fucking idiot?" I do something like that to a 7 or 8-year-old girl, and I'm in front of a judge. She does that, nothing happens. So I sent her an email saying maybe you should try to censor yourself a little bit in front of the girls until they grow up a little bit more, but whatever. Women can never be wrong, can they, Slim? I guess not. Anyway, it is after 5. I know that Vic goes live fairly soon. Yeah, Pizza, the stream's got to wrap up. I gotta head over. I gotta head back to the folks' house. I was just there like a couple hours ago, but I gotta head back there anyway. I put my watch on upside down. No wonder I was weird. I wasn't even paying attention. I put my watch on upside down. I'm stupid. Anyway, I gotta wrap the stream up. Slim, thanks for stopping by again, as you usually do. So Slim's gone. Anyway, thank you to all the folks that were in the comment section. Vic and P Digits and the Pizza Woman and the Rick Sanchez and the Uncle Lou and the Battle Angel and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket CJ and the Mrs. Cook and the K Dog and the Michael Hogue and all you guys. I always appreciate when all you guys are here. For the 101st episode of Wednesday Afternoon Live with me, SaleenDriver, the show, the live stream about nothing in particular. Y'all have a good rest of the week. And I hope to see you all again next week when we'll do this all over again. God knows what we'll talk about, but I'm sure we'll think of something. Y'all head over to VicTube's channel now. He's going live if he hasn't already. And I'll see y'all later.